In this video, I'm going to show you how to look at univariate assumptions using SEMwise. Once you've loaded data, go down to the variable summary report, and you can see we have tabs for missingness, normality, range restriction, and some considerations. Notice once again, if you hover over something, it explains what it is. We run an MCAR test, checking essentially to see which variables have high missingness. In this case, this one has 12% missing. And then if it does have high missingness, we check to see if that missingness is correlated, the R value here, with any specific other variable. And we check the p-value to see if that correlation is significant. Now we do have 378 here, so this is a fairly high sample size, and even small effects may appear significant. And so we see that social desirability 7 has 12.2% missing, and that missingness is related to these variables here. What we do observe is that there's not a consistent pattern. It's not like all of the atypical use variables, of which there are 5, are showing up here, or all of the design expectations fit variables, although there are 2 of them here. So I'm not terribly concerned that the data here is missing not at random. It might be missing at random, but it is unlikely completely at random since it is significantly related to these other variables. We also see normality checks across all of the data, and these happen more or less instantaneously when you load the data. We can see that age and education both have some normality concerns. Kurtosis and kurtosis are the issue. Here are the box plot, which again, if you hover over it, it'll tell you everything you want to know. Even over little spots like this, it'll tell you which outlier that is. It's row number 30. And you can hover over these bins, and they tell you what they represent. And we can look at range restrictions. It looks like we don't have any range restrictions for this data set. A range restriction is exactly what it says here. It detects floor or ceiling piling that reduces variance and limits discrimination, which means that everyone answered towards the bottom of the scale or the top of the scale. In this case, we don't have that issue. We also have a considerations tab, which takes all of these issues and summarizes what you might consider doing as a result of them. You can, of course, copy this entire report out to the clipboard and put it in Word or something like that. Here's that entire report with figures and interpretations, ready to go. You can also view your data by group. Here's the early adopter group. And I can see social desirability 7 had 15% missing for this group. If I switch it to the other group, no missing issues. Go to normality. Again, age and education are a problem here. Switch it over, and we see only age is the problem for group 1, for early adopters. Range restriction is just the group variable itself, so we can ignore that. And considerations for this group. Well, that's how you look at univariate assumptions using the variable summary report.